Alright y'all, this is John, and he might be the biggest cuck of the decade. So this is his wife, Jaya, and she wants kids, but he doesn't.
But Jaya wanted to have a baby, and John didn't.
So he came up with a brilliant idea for her to find another man to have a kid with. So she goes ahead and do this, and she ends up having a kid with a man named Ian.
So John suggested Jaya find another lover, and she did. Enter Ian. 3 years ago, Jaya and Ian conceived Eamon.
And John ends up regretting this and decide that he wants to have a kid. But now Jaya is like, oh, I'm done having kids. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and get into it.
They're one big, happy, polyamorous family.
Cap.
A woman, her 2 heterosexual boyfriends, and a child.
You mean a woman, her boyfriend, and her babysitter.
What do you say to people who believe that your relationship and the way that you're living your life is wrong?
Thank you for sharing your opinion. I mean, what else? We're not here to convert people and tell people that monogamy is wrong.
Monogamy ain't it, man. I'm trying to have 20 baby mamas by the time I leave this earth. Damn near 50.
What did you say, nigga?
Totally valid choice.
It's not like we've slept with hundreds of people and it's this crazy sexual thing.
And notice how John doesn't speak at all and the expression on his face. My guy is hurt. Truly and deeply.
And they're not the only ones doing this. By some estimates, there are more than 500,000 polyamorous arrangements in the US. For Jaya, that means limitless love.
So I could see polygamy being beneficial in terms of finances and having more hands to take care of the kids. But Jaya's reason for doing this is that she wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants to keep finding the one until the day she dies.
I stopped searching for the one. I can have the one, and I can also have the one, and the one, and the one.
And when I tell the world that God gave me this penis and I want to share it with every girl on the planet, y'all gonna call me a hoe. That's crazy.
Unlike polygamy, like in HBO's Big Love,
We think it's time to move.
So you're all ganging up on me.
where one man marries multiple women, polyamory means many loves.
So intimacy with John is just her putting her hands on his chest. And with Ian, she's putting her tongue down his throat. Yeah, it ain't looking too good for John.
When it comes to intimacy, we actually schedule intimacy time.
Like on a calendar.
Yeah, so and sometimes we have spontaneous moments here and there, but I actually like scheduling it because I can look forward to it.
And by the looks of it, she's not looking forward to bedtime with John. And honestly, I can see why. He kind of acts like a little bitch.
I know how you like massage.
Y'all thought I was joking. You see the way he's cuddled up in her arms? Oh, bitch.
Yeah, I need massages. Yeah. Well, we can do red hot touch massages. Yeah.
Is it hard to share someone that you love that much?
Yeah, it can be. It can be tough.
Ironically, even though John didn't want a child,
I love you.
when Eamon was born, he quit his job to take care of him full time.
And not only is he acting like a bitch, he became a certified full-time babysitter. That's tough.
Jaya has her 2 lovers, but how do the men feel about each other?
Would you two be friends if it wasn't for her?
I don't think we'd be hangout buddies.
Really?
They're very different.
We're very different people.
Very, very different.
What do you think, John?
Way too chatty.
And they don't even like each other. And Ian also considers himself to be the alpha in a relationship, so he's the more dominant one that puts John in his place.
Do you consider yourself more the alpha dog in this family?
Yes.
Well, Jaya's kind of the alpha dog, too.
Yeah, we're both alphas.
So what does that make John?
Oh, bitch!
John, I think self-admittedly would say that he's somebody who gets fulfillment out of being in service.
And this is unrelated, but this man Ian, he just looks like an Ian, bro. I couldn't think of any other name. Actually, he looks like a Peter too.
As we said, this gets complicated.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Tonight, Jaya and Ian are setting out for their weekly date.
We're gonna go get some food.
And how do you think John feels when he sees this girl going on a date with another man?
Can I come with you?
You're gonna stay here and watch movie night.
It's movie night.
Thanks for watching him.
And while John doesn't seem too happy about it,
Thank you.
it allows Jaya and Ian some time alone. And at the end of the evening, some real intimacy.
This is Ian and Jaya's relationship. John is just there. That's what it looks like.
But in this triangle, they all agree on certain rules, practicing safe sex and steering clear from monogamous partners.
And she clearly needs to dump John because he is not polygamous at all, man. It's almost like he was forced into this.
Still, having multiple lovers can create insecurities.
Do you feel Jaya spends more quality time with Ian?
I think so, right now especially.
Well, yep, because he's an actual boyfriend and he has downgraded to babysitter.
There's part of me that just kind of wants to go back to that, like, that was my girlfriend.
That sounds awfully monogamous.
I know.
Exactly, this man is monogamous. He had his girl first and he wants her to himself. But he was too much of a bitch to say, I was joking. I didn't actually mean you should go get a guy and have a baby with him. I was kidding. Fuck.
Do you think that your partners are happy?
I know that Ian is very, very happy. John, I don't know. That's something, like, it's hard to pick his brain. Sometimes I wonder. He wants to have another child. And so that's why I'm questioning, because I know for sure that I don't want to have a child.
She knows that man is not happy. And that's why he brought up the whole having another child situation, because he wants to feel some type of power in a relationship.
And now if she doesn't want to have any more children, where does that leave you?
I don't know.
And this right here is the look of a guy that knows he fucked up. He fucked up by proposing the idea for his wife to go have a baby with another man. Listen, man, I would pump all my seed into my girl before I say that bullshit. I don't know what he was thinking. So you don't want to have a kid, so you let your girl go have a kid with another man, and now you're taking care of that kid when it could have been yours? Oh.
Soon, this modern family may get even bigger, with John on the lookout for a new partner, Ian with a girlfriend on the side, and of course Jaya, always open for more love. Like we said, it's complicated.
And listen, man, John looks pretty old, man. He's not getting any younger. It's probably gonna be more hard for him to find somebody. And that's probably the main reason why he sticks around in this polygamous relationship when he's monogamous. And I do not know if he has any kids outside of this relationship, but I doubt it, man. But I know that there's definitely some resentment in his heart for his wife actually going through with this. But anyways, man, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Now I'll see you on the next video.